My brother, what is going on? So, in this video, I'm going to condense and share with you what I've learned speaking with thousands of young men and coaching now for over 3 years. I'm going to give you some context on my story and how I fell into this path in my life, if you will, in this journey in my life. So basically what happened was, when I was younger, I tried to make money online for 3 years and nothing was working out, bro. Nothing was working out. And eventually I started to have success making money online. And at the time I was inside an online community and I started to share the success with other people. And what I noticed was, like, everyone was coming up to me and asking me, like, bro, how are you getting these results? You know, I was making like 15, 20 grand a month sometimes. And what I noticed was, like, everyone was like, how are you doing it, bro? And I was like, oh, they have the same problem as me. The problem I had was that it wasn't the tactics and the business model and the how-to. It was my mindset. It was my mindset, guys. And once I started to master my mindset, everything else changed. So what happened was, from this, naturally, people started coming to me and being like, John, can you help me? And I'll be like, yeah, bro, but it's mindset. It's not the tactics. So I started to work with people very closely and I would coach them on purely mindset. So I worked with around 10 people one-on-one. And then eventually it started to get to the point where I had too many people wanting to work with me one-on-one. So at this time, I launched my previous business, right, which was called Mindtrepreneur. So I launched Mindtrepreneur with one of my coaching students at the time, who was Vash, right? He went from zero, right, to making 10 grand a month, then 50 grand a month, right? And he grew his agency to doing over $1 million in sales. And me and him teamed up and we launched Mindtrepreneur, where we worked with entrepreneurs, helping them fix their mindset. That was it. The premise was simple. And we had, I can't remember how many people came through our programs, but we had a few thousand people come through our programs, and we changed their life, man. We changed their fucking life, plain and simple. We helped these guys realize it was mindset. So I was coaching in there, doing, 2 to 3 calls a week, speaking with, again, hundreds and hundreds of people. Around this same time as well, I started getting reached out to by people like Charlie Morgan. You know him, right? I got an opportunity as well. I got blessed to work inside of Iman Gadzhi's community. I still work in there till this day, and other communities as well with just entrepreneurs, right? So I have been coaching now and working with guys for the past 3 years and truly getting an in-depth insight into the mindset of people that are trying to get started and those that go on to win. So yeah, that's my experience. And now till this day, I've launched my new business, brotherhood.co, where it's a community for young men. We focus on fitness, business, and mindset. I've got other coaches in there who are experts in their field, who cover, fitness, for example. We've got guys in there covering business, personal branding, marketing, mindset by me, of course. And we have accountability in there. There's a bunch of stuff going on in there, guys. Like, there's so much stuff, but that's what I do now, right? And I get to speak to brothers on a weekly, daily basis and help them. And I also work inside of, like I said, Educate, which is Iman Gadzhi's community. And I coach mindset in there. I work inside of Agency Accelerator, and I work inside of Digital Launchpad. So I speak to hundreds of guys every week. And like I said, guys, like, there's certain things I've observed now which I see are stopping guys from winning and getting to the next level in their life. So let me break those down for you. The first thing I see is that, number one, most guys, before they end up working with me, they don't have a clear vision. They don't know what they want. Like, they kind of know what they want, but they don't know what they want. It's too vague. It's just like, yeah, I want to make money online. Yeah, I want to get in shape. Yeah, I want this or I want that. But it's like they never truly take the time and step back and just really think about, like, what do I truly want in my life? What do I truly want in my life? And then get super fucking clear on that. So the first thing is they don't know what they want. All right. Again, if you want to know more about all of these principles I'm talking about, we cover this inside of Brotherhood. You have to apply to join. But if you get through, we're going to give you all of this broken down. First thing, like I said, what do you want, my bro? And there's a formula when it comes to writing down your vision. It's not you just write down some stuff. No, you've got to get into a peak state and you've got to do it from your elevated higher self. Because if you try and write down your goals from your current self, guess what's going to happen? You're going to write down a limited vision because your current self is not the version of you at that goal achieved. Do you see what I'm saying, bro? So, first thing, what do they want? Most guys don't know what they want, or they have some very vague goal, which it's not tangible. It's like, I want to make more money. Your subconscious mind doesn't understand what more money means, brother. It just understands like, oh, more money. So like what? You start making an extra $10 a month. You started making more money. Your subconscious mind understood that, but it's not specific enough. You have to understand, again, we break this down in brotherhood, but like what's a smart goal? A smart goal, specific, realistic, right? I like reasonable. I don't even like that word. Sorry, no, smart, measurable. Sorry, specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and time-bound. That's a smart goal, right? So a smart goal, instead of I want to make more money, would be I have $100,000 in my bank account by the 31st of August, 2024. That's a specific goal, right? It's measurable, it's attainable, it's reasonable, and it's time-bound, okay? So that's a smart goal. So that's the first thing I see. Look, again, guys, would you, if you was going to go on holiday or something, right? What happens first? You have a vision. You have this destination of what it's going to look like. You know specifically where you're going to go. You must have a vision for your life, my bro. You must have a vision for your life. This is one of the biggest things I see holds people back, man. Like, honestly, guys, I'm going to keep emphasizing this right now. It's the biggest thing I see holding people back. They don't have a crystal clear vision. It's as simple as that. Now, the second thing adding on to this, guys, and how I know this works so well, because when I used to write visions for myself, this is what would happen. I'd get mad progress in my life, and then I would achieve the vision, right? I'd get the result, and then I'd go back on myself, and I'd be like, why am I doing that? Like, why am I getting all these results? Now I'm slowing down. Because I achieved the vision, and my mind didn't know where to go next. So it was like, just chilling. It was just chilling. And I observed this with people I was coaching as well. I was like, oh, the same shit is like, they are just chilling now because they stopped having the vision for the next step in their life, all right? So the first thing is a vision, guys. You got to have a vision. You got to know where you're going, my bro. And it's got to excite you. It's got to compel you. It's got to drive you and push you to the next level in your life, bro. It can't be something that's just like, well, that would be nice. No, it has to fucking excite you, my bro. The visions I have for my life and brotherhood, for example, and just my life in general, it fucking excites me. So guess what happens? I move towards it. The second thing I observe, people do not know who they need to be. Guys, you have this dream, this vision, right? Even most of you guys probably have a vague vision or goal and a dream, right? That's still good, but you have this vision and this dream. Who's going to get you there? Who's going to get you there? Is it me? Am I going to get you there? I might help you on the process by giving you advice through my YouTube channel and inside a brotherhood. That will help you. But ultimately, the guy who's going to get you there is fucking you. It's you, my bro. It's your habits, it's your mindset, it's your character traits, it's your thoughts, it's your feelings, it's your actions, right? That's what's going to get you to your goal. So let me ask you this, right? The goal you have and the vision that you have, is that version of you different from who you are now? Is that a different person? 100 fucking percent. So if you haven't established or identified who that guy is, well, how the fuck do you expect to achieve the goal? Because it's like you've got these big dreams and ambitions, right? But you have all of these beliefs and stories about yourself, about who you are, right? You're probably, I need more discipline. I need to be more focused. I need to be more consistent. All of this fucking stories, my guy. How is that guy going to accomplish those goals? Because this is where I was as well. I had these huge goals and dreams, but I was like, but I am not that guy. And I didn't understand this concept I'm sharing with you, but now you know, right? I'm shortening your path to success, bro. But I didn't realize that ultimately I had to figure out who I needed to be and define that. Because if I give you some simple explanations of the self-image, right? The person you see is the person you will be. And the highest force with the human nature is to act in alignment with how we see ourselves. It's some safety mechanism, basically, right? You always act in alignment with how you see yourself and your identity and what you think you're worth, what you think you deserve. So every time, this is why people sabotage, right? If you try to exceed the way you see yourself and you start making more money or you start getting in better shape or you start to live a better life, what happens is, right, once you start to exceed your comfort zone, subconsciously you bring it back down. So I found a little hack on how to overcome this, right? What did I do? I used my imagination, and I would imagine and see myself overcoming the almost barriers in my mind. So I'd be like, all right, cool, I want to get more ripped. Okay, cool. I noticed I'd be going to the gym, but I would always fucking bring it back down. I was like, what the fuck, my bro? And it's not even like I was being a bitch. It was like I was training hard, but it's like I would like maybe subconsciously just stop working out as hard. Or maybe like a day would go by and I was like, oh, let me not hit abs today, for example, when I wanted to get abs, right? Or I'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me slack on my diet for a bit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why? And it would be so unconscious to me as well, right? So what I realized, I started to imagine myself being that guy. I started to imagine myself pushing through, seeing myself in a better shape, seeing myself hitting the macros, whatever the story was, right? And then what happened was, I noticed like when my little resisting thoughts would pop up, I would just move through them. I can't explain it any other way than that. I would just like, it'd just be like magic, bro. It'd just be like, what the fuck? Because my imagination, right, had already seen it. It bypassed it. It was like, it just went through it. You know what I mean? Again, until you experience the power of imagination and creative imagination, I'm not talking about daydreaming, creative imagination, guys, you won't understand what I'm saying, but when you use your imagination, you see yourself overcoming the fears and the blocks in your mind, bro, it's like magic, right? So that's the next thing you need to do, guys. And this is the thing I've observed holds guys back, is they don't have that image of who they need to be. Like, who do you need to be? Who do you need to be, my bro? That's the next step. And again, we cover this in Brotherhood, how you get clear on who you need to be. Look, there's a reason, guys. Look, if you're serious about changing your life, apply to join Brotherhood. Because I guarantee it will transform your life in ways you can't imagine. Those are the guys who are on the other side of this, who aren't serious. They won't apply. Now, if you're hearing what I'm saying to you right now, you're like, yeah, this can fucking change my life. Go to brotherhood.co, look at the video testimonials, and then simply apply. You'll speak with me, and we'll go from there. Anyway, look, I'm here to serve you. Let's get into it. So that's the next thing I've observed. They don't know who they need to be. They don't know who they need to be, all right? Third thing. They have this, right? So let's say you get clear on what you want, you get clear on who you need to be. The next step goes like this. Why do you want it? You know, like, why do you actually want to achieve this vision you have in your mind and become this version of yourself? Most people, they don't know. They're like, oh, I want to make money online. Or, oh, I want to travel the world. I want to buy a nice car. It's not compelling enough, my bro. It's not compelling enough. And it's like, for someone like me, I know you guys probably can relate to this, or some of you can, like, maybe it's because I achieved a lot of it, yeah. Maybe that's what happened, right? I was like, I want to get a nice car. I got my nice car. I got my fucking nice flat in London, right? I got all of these things. I was traveling the world. I had the freedom. And I was like, bro, it didn't fulfill me. What changed it for me is when I started to think about my future wife, my children, for example, right? My mother, yeah? My family, my loved ones, serving people. This is when things started to really change for me with the action I took in my life and the way I would show up. Because I stopped making it about me. And I really believe, like, for every single guy out there, yeah, if your only goals are to achieve them for you, you won't win at the highest level because they're just selfish fucking desires, my bro. Desire is from a low level of motivation. When you operate from love and higher frequencies, you want to just give, bro. You want to give, you want to give, you want to give, you want to help, you want to serve. So that's what happened, man. I started to tap into my reasons why. And even if you look back on my story, guys, yeah, I've got some content on this, right? But for those of you that don't know my story, one of my big reasons why when I first started was to basically thank my granddad. That was my big motivation. I lived with him at the time. That was my motivation, my reason why. So that drove me differently. And like I said, when I really started to tap into my true reasons why, guys, everything changed. You know, and not only that, but like even let's say business, for example, when I started to tap into serving other people and just give, bro, I had my biggest months in business, man. Right? I made a lot of fucking money because I was like, how do I just serve? How do I just fucking help people? And as soon as I stepped into that mindset, bro, I let go of money. I focused on serving people. The money came to me because I had clarity on my reason why. I had clear intentions around that. So those would be the three big ones that I see that hold people back. One is they don't know what they truly want. Like, they don't truly know what it is that they want, okay? Two is they don't know who they need to be to get there. And three is they don't have compelling enough reasons why. That is it. Those are the 3 simple foundations, guys. You get those foundations locked in, everything will change from there. Now you could argue, all right, but people don't know how to do it, right? This is something I see a lot, right? And I even thought about this. How do I get there though, John? But 2 things, my bro. 1, if you have a big enough reason why, yeah, you will figure out the how. All right? If you have a big enough reason why, you will figure out the how. And I say this is one of my quotes I came up with, yeah? Goals create interest, reasons why create commitment. Let me repeat that one. Goals create interest, reasons why create commitment. Once you have what it is you want, you know who you need to be, you have big enough reasons why, bro, the how to will present itself. The other thing is this, once you get clear on the who, the what, and the why, yeah, and once you pray to God for that, you connect to the higher source, man, and you connect, bro, to your higher self. What you seek is seeking you, man. You got to realize, brother, there's a fucking reason why you have this vision. Do you understand? There's a reason why you want to live this life. There's a reason why you have been called to pursue this goal and vision you have in your mind. I know this because, again, I coach a lot of fucking people. And I always say this. I go, brothers, put your visions in the chat right now. Put your visions in the chat right now. Everyone's is different. For me, my vision, my mission, my purpose is to help young men become the best version of themselves through brotherhood and through mastering their mindset, their fitness, and their business. That's my mission and purpose right now. I know that this will lead me onto going back to schools and helping young boys and teaching them about the power of the mind. And then eventually it's going to go into fatherhood and me, when I'm a father, helping other dads. Why? Because my mission and my purpose is to make men fucking strong. And I can go deep on why this happened, but my childhood, things that happened to me, things that I've seen happen to loved ones of mine, like there's a lot of pain attached to this, guys, but it's my mission and it's my purpose. And as I say this, I get fucking chills through my body. Why? Because it's my mission and my purpose, bro. I'm called to this. Like, it's not some coincidence that right now I'm getting fucking goosebumps all over my body, bro, and chills, because God is guiding me to this. So you've got to dig deep within and you've got to find why it is that you're doing what you do. Why are you doing what you do? There's a reason you're called to it, bro. There's a fucking reason there, man. And again, like most guys, they don't think about this shit. They're just like, oh, let me just make money. Let me just fucking go to the club and fuck bitches. Let me just fucking smoke weed or do some bullshit stuff. But guys, those of you who have made money, right, you realize it doesn't fulfill you. You make a lot of money, then you're like, now what? Oh, let me make more money. It doesn't do anything for you, bro. I had this realization. So my mission now is just to fucking serve people. You see? And again, I do believe you have to get to that level. If you look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you realize you have to go through certain phases. Like, if you told me this when I was fucking working in Sainsbury's supermarket, pushing trolleys in the rain and snow, hey, bro, find your purpose. I'll be like, shut the fuck up, my guy. I need to get out of this job and I need to make some money online, bro. I get it. So you go through phases, but as you level up, yeah, this is maybe more for the more advanced brothers watching this video right now. My bro, you've got to find something bigger that serves you. Yeah? And the first place to start is you. Like, work on your health and fitness, work on your mindset, and level up in a purpose and a mission. If you want to work with me one-on-one, guys, you're more advanced, DM me on Instagram, we will talk. Anyway, with that being said, once you get to this level, you have your mission, you have your purpose, change your life, man. It will change your life. But again, you are called to that for a reason. You can still discover it now, even if you're just getting started in life, bro, on your self-development journey. You can still find these things, bro. You can still find your purpose and your mission and you know roughly this is where it's going to go. But again, what you're going through now, for you brothers that are going through challenging times right now, be grateful to God. Because what you're going through is shaping you for your future. Everything that happened to me at the time, the challenges I went through, what I saw when I was younger, the pain I experienced, was building me up to this point in my life to become the man I am now, to then go on to change, which I'm doing, thousands of lives, soon to be hundreds of thousands, then to be millions of lives, my bro. Ed Milet taught me this, one of my greatest mentors. Things are happening for you, not to you. So thank you, God, for the challenges you put me through, because it's taking you to the next level in your life, my bro. And again, I get it. Like, when you're going through the hard times, it might be hard to step into that. But trust me, my bro, it's happening for a reason. So those are the three things, like I said, that I believe are slowing the guys down, man. Not knowing what they want, not knowing who they need to be, not knowing why they want to accomplish that. And now I'm going to talk about a few other things that I've observed that I think are slowing guys down as well. One is that they're too focused on the outcome. They're trying to make money, for example. They're trying to get in shape, for example. They're trying to get the girl, but I'm like, bro, do you not realize that those are effects? What's causing that is what you need to work on. So instead of being like, oh, I want to get ripped or I want to make money, say, nah, I want to be disciplined. And then obsess about building discipline. If you're like, bro, I know, like for me, when I changed my life, it was a decision I made. I remember this very clearly. I said, I'm going to get up at 4:44 for however long I need or however long I feel I need to. So I started waking up at 4:44 a.m. every day for over a year straight because my intention was to build discipline. And it's exactly what happened. I built a fucking disciplined savage of a man. So for you, my bro, stop thinking like, oh, how do I get money? No, how the fuck do I become disciplined? Right? You see what I'm saying to you? Take care of the cause, the effect will take care of itself. So that's one thing I observe. Guys are too attached to the outcome. They're like, oh, I want the thing. Nah, fuck the outcome, bro. Focus on the process and the cause to the effect. Everything else will follow. Again, how do I do that, John? Think. Like, question this stuff I'm teaching you guys. Don't just mindlessly watch the video and click off. Think about what I'm saying to you. It's called deductive thinking or first order thinking, right? So that's one of the things I see. They're too attached to the outcome and then they don't see the result they want and then they fucking give up. Also adding on to this, my bro, check it out. You say you want to make money, okay? And you say to yourself, oh, well, when I make money, then I'll be more confident. When I get in shape, then I'll be more confident. Then I'll be more disciplined. But it's the other way around, bro. Because you know to get in better shape, to make more money, yeah, you have to be disciplined to get there. You have to be at some level confidence to get there. So on the pursuit of the goal, if you keep telling yourself, I am not this guy, yeah, when I'm there, I'll be disciplined. You're basically saying that until you get the goal, you won't have the behavior or the identity to get the goal, which means you'll never get the fucking goal. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to first of all be the guy, and then you will do the things required, and you will have the thing. If you keep operating from an old self, an old identity, like, yeah, I'm gonna do more. Doing more does not necessarily equate to having more. If you are being a fucking bitch, for example, it's like, let me just do more, bro. But you're going to the gym and you're working out like a pussy, you won't get the result. If you're just doing more in business, but you're mad distracted, you're going on your phone, you can't, you know what I mean? You're doing all of this. You're not being focused, so you won't get the result. Too many people are focused on doing more, bro. They're just like, let me do more, let me do more, let me do more. Failing to realize it's about being more. Be, do, have. The more you be confident, the more you be proud of yourself, the more you be disciplined, naturally, you're going to do more. And from doing more, you will have more. This concept goes over people's heads, but it's very simple. If it was as simple as do more, well, why aren't you doing more, bro? Because you're not being more. Because again, doing is an effect, but the cause is you. No one talks about this stuff, but it's facts. Undeniable facts, my bro. Undeniable facts. People are so, the effect. How do I just try and force my way to my goal and try and push my way to my goal? When, bro, if you take care of the cause, it's a flow. It's a flow towards your goals. You're just chilling, man. Moving towards your goals. You're flowing. You still have to apply effort, of course, but you're flowing towards your goals. You're not forcing it. So that's another thing I see, man. People are trying to do, right? They're trying to do more, but they're not being the fucking guy. And again, if I talk about this, you know, bending reality, if you want to call it that, or building your dream life, it comes down to one thing and one thing only. Energy. Energy, my guy. Energy, frequency, vibration, the secrets to the fucking universe. Thoughts are energy, guys. So again, you can be doing more. You can be taking action. A lot of you guys watching this do. But it's like, it's not about what you do, it's the energy you put out into the universe. How do you know what energy you're operating from? Well, just check in, my bro. How do you feel? How do you feel? Have you ever really gone within and been, how do I feel? Because I meditate every day. deeply. So I'm always checking in with myself. If you don't feel aligned, my bro, you do realize you're just putting that energy out into the universe. You do realize that's why you keep pushing and pushing and pushing. But although you're doing more, you ain't getting the result because you're not on the frequency to receive. You're not on the energy to receive. So God is like, bro, nope. You have to change the way you feel about yourself. I can go so much into detail on this stuff. Again, if you just want to fucking win in life, apply to join Brotherhood, man. We cover all of this in there. But the point of the matter is, guys, until you change the way you see yourself and you feel about yourself, bro, the results are going to always elude you. Why does this happen? Because understand, my bro, what you are deeply convinced of and you believe to be true, the universe will reflect back to you. This universe you live in, this reality you live in is a mirror. You are the image. You are trying to change the image externally. You're trying to change the mirror. It doesn't work like that. You have to change what and who you are. Imagine you're looking in a mirror and you're trying to, just say you're wearing a hat and you're trying to take your hat off from the mirror. No, you take your hat off there. The mirror reflects that change. Once you change you change this identity, bro, the external world will fucking transform so rapidly. You'll be like, what the fuck? Because the world is not as it is. The world is as you are. Let me repeat that. The world is not as it is. The world is as you are. So you change the way you see yourself. You change the way you fucking feel about yourself. The universe is like, oh my, here you go, bro. You know, like, have you ever questioned like why you don't have the results you want? Why are you not making the money you want? Why are you not living the life you want? Have you ever questioned really why? Because if you go deeper, you're going to be like, oh, well, I haven't been consistent. Well, why haven't you been consistent? Because you probably don't fucking feel like you deserve it, or you're not good enough to do that. That's the basics, my bro. So, yeah, man, you've got to shift these things, bro. You got to. Like, unless you just want to stay losing and you want to stay in the same position, don't do it. But you know, my bro, you know the way you're showing up right now is not the guy who's going to get you to the next level. That's why I don't fuck with 99% of these guys who make videos on the how-to. They're selling you some fucking course on the tactics and the how-to. Bro, it ain't the how-to, clearly. It's about being a different version of yourself, working on your internal world and who you need to be, and the rest follows from there. It's that fucking simple. It's hard to do, but it's simple, right? Changing your identity is very hard, but it's simple. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk about in this video. I think it's been value-packed already. It's like 30 minutes long, but ultimately, guys, you know, get clear on what you want. Get clear on who you need to be. Get clear on why you want it. And like I was saying, man, two people are focused on the outcome. Let go of the outcome, bro. Like the other, I can share with you some big breakthroughs right now. I'm going to do it, but it's like this, yeah, man. Understand, yeah, that the reality you live, my bro, is now. You think that, one day, like people say, I'm becoming successful, or you're helping me become successful. I'm like, bro, the only reason you're not successful is because you think you're not. The only reason you're not where you want to be is because you think you're not there. That will go over your head, but it's facts. When you realize that your imagination, yeah, is now. So whatever you're thinking about in your mind, this is some deep shit, guys, pay attention. Whatever you're thinking about in your mind, your brain is like, this is now. It doesn't understand the past and the future. It's just like now. It's all it understands. That's why when you visualize, guys, yeah, and you're always visualizing something. You're always in your mind seeing something. And how can I prove this to you? Because if you take some time to reflect and go back over your past thoughts and feelings and actions, you will see that that's in direct correlation to your reality. So if you're always creating images in your mind, you have to take control of that thought process, my bro. You have to. You have to take control of your imagination, and you have to start impressing into the mind what it is that you want. And here's the thing, guys. It's not like, I'm going to be rich. I am wealthy. I am this now. And then the challenge here, the thing you got to do is keep stepping into that throughout the day, throughout the weeks, throughout the months. But John, when will it happen? Don't worry about that, man. God's timing is always perfect. It might take you a year. It might take you 10 years, right? It doesn't matter, bro. Because once you realize there is no destination, there is no end, it's only a journey, you let the fuck go of it. Where are you trying to go, man? Like, you're trying to get to the next level in your life. You're trying to accomplish more things, but haven't you already accomplished so many things you wanted? Be like, I just want to make more money. I want to get here. I want to do this. I want to do that. But again, number one, the belief of that is what's stopping you from getting to the next level. And number two is that you never arrive. So be the future self, or be the self now who you want to be. And yeah, it's hard, like I said, but it's simple. You're going through the day. You notice your mind's wandering. Bring it back. And this is why, again, one of the number one habits I teach people is meditation and visualization. Why? Because it's like anchoring that self. You're building that higher self in the meditation. So when you go and step into it, and as you go about your day, it's easier to refer back to that. So again, guys, I could sit here and talk for hours today. I'm just going to go over those 3 points. What it is, who you need to be, and why. Those are the 3 things I would say that I've learned coaching for like 3+ years now, speaking to thousands of people from all around the world. And yeah, man, like, again, it's just something I've massively observed and learned from myself as well. So take it as you will. Again, it's pretty hard to deny these are facts because you haven't spoke to thousands of people like I have for years on end. You haven't dove deep into other people's minds to uncover these things. I have, like I said, weekly, speaking to hundreds and thousands of people and just being like, tell me, bro, like, what's holding you back? Oh, reverse engineering it, diving deeper. So I have a real insight into the mind, my bro. Really, really big. And obviously I study it every day. Like, I've done a lot of deep work on myself. So yeah, man. But other than that, my bro, I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, leave it a like, leave a comment. Go and follow me on Instagram. And like I said, if you want to level the fuck up, hit me up on brotherhood.co. You'll speak to myself. And it's going to blow up, so maybe I'll have some team members in there by then. But look, man, Brotherhood is a team of winners, bro. You see by my videos, we're talking the truth out here, man. So other than that, God bless. I appreciate you so much for watching my video, my bro. And I'll see you guys in the next one, yeah? God bless. No slacking.